Okay, today I'm going to read a little bit from Matthew 6, starting at verse 30. If God gives such attention to the appearance of wildflowers, most of which have never even been seen, don't you think He'll attend to you, take pride in you, do His best for you? What I'm trying to do here is to get you to relax, to not be so preoccupied with getting so that you can respond to God's giving.
And that's a good word, because so many people are trying to get and wonder how are they going to get God to give them something, and how are their needs going to be supplied. And what the word is saying is to be more preoccupied with the fact that God is the giver. Be more preoccupied with the fact that God has given, and when you know that He's given, and it's already done, then it's a lot easier to receive. So you're not preoccupied with getting, because that's where the stress is and that's where the anxiety is. So let's rest in who God is, and in His love, and in His giving. And then it goes on to say what?
It says, people who don't know God and the way He works fuss over these things. But you know both God and how He works. You steep your life in God reality, God initiative, God provision.
Okay. So there again, we're to focus on Him. It's not about us. It's always about Him. Isn't that good? Mm-hmm. So it's all about His initiative. He had your needs supplied before you ever thought you had a need. Mm-hmm. And He's already taken care of that, and He's given us everything with Jesus on the cross, mm-hmm. Right?
Right. I think what I used to do was I would look around at my circumstances and say, well, this isn't working for me, because I was looking at me instead of looking at God, who has everything.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. It always comes back to Him. It's all about Him. And that's where our rest is. It's not about us. Thank God it's not about us anymore. We found out that it's all about Him, and that's where our rest is. He's faithful and He can be trusted. And then it goes on. What else does it say?
This is the last part. Don't worry about missing out. You'll find all your everyday human concerns will be met.
The King James says, Seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. God knows that we need the things. He put us in this life, and He knows that there are things that are necessary. He knows that there are things that are enjoyable, and He knows that there are things that make things better. And He's provided all these things for us freely to enjoy, according to the Bible. And so it's His will. We didn't come up with the need. We didn't come up with the idea to get our needs met. That was His idea. So the word today is, let's just steep ourselves and focus on His initiative and how much He loves us and how much He has provided for us, because all of our needs are supplied according to His riches and glory. And if He's got riches and glory for us, and it never runs out. Last night we heard looked at in Bible study that Jesus would give us a well that never runs dry, and it would spring up into everlasting life. It means it would never end, it would never stop. There would always be a free flow supply.
There's always a way.
There's always a way. No matter what you're facing, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what the situation, there's always a win in the situation. No matter what cards you've been dealt, you can always get other cards, because God's got more for you. Amen.
Have a happy Thursday.
Happy day. Bye.
Bye.